Morning, guys. Good afternoon. Whatever it is, Puck Daddy 93 back with another one. Today's video is going to be I was actually going through some cards that I had, some older cards from the 70s, and I was just looking through them, and I mean, some of them are just golden. I mean, the photography, the way the guys look back in the day, I thought some of them were hilarious. Also found some really nice ones, and just some things I wanted to share with you guys. So yeah, back at it. I hope you guys had a chance to take a look at my previous videos. I did upload one yesterday, kind of giving you some insight on who I am. Some trade talks, that big Nick Foligno trade. That's a huge addition, and I'm really looking forward to seeing him in the lineup. I just want you guys to, go through the playlist, go take a look at my previous videos. There's a great story to every vid, great cards, just great stuff all over the place. So, guys, I appreciate you watching once again. So, back to what we're gonna do today, guys. I'll be showing you guys some cards that I have, OPG cards from the 70s, some that I thought were cool, funny, and just off the wall. So we'll get right into it, guys. So the first one I thought was a really cool one. This team is no longer in the NHL. They are now known as the Carolina Hurricanes. So here is the team logo of the Hartford Whalers. As you can see, not these aren't in the best of shape, but that logo, those jerseys back in the day were just amazing. And I have quite a few of these team logo cards, so I just think they're nice pieces to add to the raw PC, some of my older cards. And yeah, there you go, Hartford Whalers, guys. Um, Here's one of Carol Vadnais. I don't know who this player is. Don't even know why he's in this video, but he's making his probably first cameo ever in life on my YouTube channel right now. His name is Carol Vadnais, New York Ranger. And now we got a Bobby Orr, but it's ripped in half. Look at that. I grade that at least a 9.5, boys. What do you think? What you think, Bobby Orr? I wish that wasn't torn like that. I don't even know how that happened, but I love this card. This card's a pretty epic card of Bobby, just sitting there with the Canada jersey on, looking like a stud. Bobby Orr, one of the greatest. And then we got Terry O'Reilly, the Boston Bruins, 1977-78 card here. This is second team All-Star card. Yeah, he was a tough, SOB. He just got stuff done, and those were the bad Bruins. Tough team to play against. They're still a tough team to play against. I'll give them credit where credit's due. But here he is, Terry O'Reilly. Next one I thought was a pretty cool card. This is from the 1976-77 Stanley Cup Finals. The Canadians win their 20th Stanley Cup. Now, if that's not a stat, I don't know what is, boys and girls. Montreal Canadiens obviously have been in the league from the get-go, original six, have a lot more time than other teams to win that many cups, but still a pretty epic feat. Here they are. Let me just stop moving it back and forth so you guys don't get, dizzy over here, but there it is. Next up, we got Bobby Smith. Now, Bobby Smith was just a dirty player back with the Minnesota North Stars. He also played for the Canadiens, if I'm not mistaken, and later in his career. But here he is scoring. He led the North Stars, and this is, I believe, 1981 OPG with 93 points. So here he is, Bobby Smith, snipe show, Bobby Smith. Next up, we got the Atlanta Flames team pitcher. Now look at that team, guys. No longer in the NHL, but pretty cool photo of a team that was in the NHL. It's cool to look back at these cards. Here's a great one of the man himself, Brian Trottier, one of the best stashes in the league. Look at him. He was a player. Unbelievable. Hockey Hall of Famer. Four-time, I believe he's a six-time Stanley Cup champion. Please comment down below if I'm incorrect. I believe he won one or two with Pittsburgh. So it's either 5 or 6 Stanley Cup rings for this guy here, Brian Trottier. Another Brian Trottier. This is first-team All-Star, 1979 OPG. Pretty decent condition, I will say. I'm glad I found these. Another one of a great New York Islander. They went on that dynasty run, 4 cups in a row until Edmonton slashed that. Here he is, Dennis Potvin. Beautiful, beautiful player. John Tonelli, another Islander. Islanders trying to make another dynasty with what they got going on now. But John Tonelli is a very underrated player. He was a great, great center, left wing. You could throw him pretty much anywhere. And yeah, he was just tremendous. He was wherever you put him. Glenn Resch. Now, this was a goalie. Look at the stash on this guy. I mean, those pads, legendary. Those pads probably weigh at least 50 pounds each. I guarantee it. Blocker and glove, 25 pounds each. So, how he moved in that stuff back in the day was just, you got to give him that. They were pretty heavy stuff, and they made it happen. So, Glenn Resch. Here's Jerry Cheevers of the Boston Bruins, another goalie. Tendy in this house. Tendy in this house. We got Billy Smith, another goalie. Beautiful goaltender for the New York Islanders. I mean, these cards, like, I don't understand what they were doing when they were printing these. Like, is it that hard to get it centered, guys? Like, I don't know. I don't know what type of equipment they were using back then. I'm no pro on that or historian, but I mean, you can kind of, with your eyeballs, kind of see what's centered and what's not, and try to get things in line, right, guys? Right, OPG? Come on, you guys are still making the same errors. Dennis Maruk. Now, Ken Reed loves this guy. I think they're friends. I mean, but how can you not like a guy with a stash like that? Like, let's take a look at this, guys, here. Please just really focus in on that guy's stash. Apparently, this guy was a 30-goal scorer, too, as well. His rookie year I think this was his rookie year, 31 goals, 59 assists for 90 points in 76 games. So, Maruk with the stash, doing it big. And then you got the bad man who protected, excuse me, who protected Wayne Gretzky. Dave Semenko, rookie card here. As a tough guy, 77 games, 10 goals, 14 assists for 24 points, 158 penalty minutes protecting Wayne. What a guy. Well, Oilers team logo here. I think that's a pretty sharp card. Nice to have. Checklist of all the Edmonton Oilers. Here we got the Toothless Wonder, Bobby Clark. Bobby was just a hell of a player. Very, he just brought that energy, that leadership, the toughness. I mean, everything hockey back then to hockey now is totally different. But back during his era, I mean, you had to be a tough SOB, and he definitely was the epitome of that, Bobby Clark. Brad Marsh, another sturdy defenseman. This is him later in his career. I believe he was with the Flames for a few years there, 4 years, from what this card is telling me. He was just sturdy, guys. Very sturdy, Brad Marsh. Michel Goulet, another one that loved the stash. Kind of looks like an Austin Matthews stash, just a little bit more bushier. That was a style back then, but this guy, 1,000 points in his career or more. What a beauty. And we got Dave Tiger Williams, the man, the myth, the legend, the guy that rode his stick, selling like a mofo. That celly is pretty cool, but I wouldn't say it's legendary, to be honest with you. I mean, it's as they said on Bar Down, they called it a Bush League celly, and I agree with that totally. Bush League celly, but still great. Still, it's going to be shown for the next 50 years for sure. But I still agree as well. That salami celly when he shoots the glove, best celly ever. All right, next up, I'm not even going to try his name. I'll butcher it because I'm not good at that. And yeah, here he is. Another one, Brian Sutter, the Sutter brothers. I mean, that whole entire family just ran the NHL. Every member of that family is in the NHL apparently, but here he is, boom. Bernie Federico, great player, very much overlooked for the most part. He was a captain, I believe, of the Blues at one point, and he had a very good career, over 1,000 points as well, I believe. This is a 1978-79 scoring leaders of that season. So we got Brian Trottier, Marcel Dion, and Guy Lafleur. Very sharp card there. Got those snipers there, all three of them. And then you got the 1978-79 assist leaders, and Brian Trottier just running away with it. You got Brian, Guy Lafleur, Marcel Dion, and Bob, who? Bob Macmillan. Yeah. Which one of these don't belong? Next up, we got the man with the flow, Guy with the hair. Here he is, beautiful guy. Super action. This is what year is this? This is 81 OPG, I believe. Um, there he is, Guy, Canadien. And then we got Mike Bossy, sniper, one of the best natural goal scorers of all time. This is his 1981 NHL Power Play goal leader card. There it is. I mean, he was just unbelievable. If he was healthier and didn't get injured, I think he would have done a hell of a lot more damage than he did. He probably would have made a run for that goal scoring leader at the time because he was just getting 50 or more goals a year in his prime, just crushing the NHL, showing them how it's done. You know what I mean? Mike Bossy, the boss. And then you got a rookie card of Dino Ciccarelli with the North Stars. Young buck, over 1,000 points. What a beauty. And then you got my guy, Bobby Hall, last year as a Winnipeg Jet, last year he ever played in the league. Bobby Hall, look at that flow. I mean, come on. Look at that flow. The Golden Jet, they tell him. Next up, we got one of the most successful, I think, NHL players ever when it comes to academics and just him as a person. I believe he's a lawyer as well. He's a Hall of Fame goaltender. Just such a great career. Ken Dryden, the goaltender of the Montreal Canadiens. This is his first team All-Star. I mean, they had some flow back in the day, eh, boys and girls? Next up, the double of Ken Dryden. Anyone wants one, holler at your boy. Mike Bossy, 1978 record breaker with the Islanders. This record was most goals by a right wing in a season. Stop throwing cards down on the ground. I apologize. This is the GOAT, 1980-81 record breaker of Wayne Gretzky. Wayne Gretzky gets 3 assists, breaks Esposito's record. Whew. What a career, eh? The GOATest. The GOAT. Next up, we got Steve Shutt, Guy Lafleur, and Marcel Dion. This is the 1976-77 NHL leaders. Leaders of that season. There they are. Beautiful card. I mean, when I first looked at these, they're not in terrible shape, but they're still pretty sharp in my opinion. There you go. You can kind of see surface looks nice. Corners are all right. I mean, I'm into the modern stuff right now, but I still got love for my vintage stuff, guys. Don't get me wrong. I love that stuff. It tells a story. You can just look at a player, look at a card, and be like, man, look at that guy, eh? You know he did some big things in the NHL just by the swag they had in their photos. Next up, we got the rookie card of Andy Moog, Oiler. Second, I guess they had that 1A, 1B tandem with Grant Fuhrer and Andy Moog, both tremendous goaltenders back in the day, Stanley Cup winner. Yeah, did it big. So we're getting through this pile I have here, guys. These are the ones I kind of wanted to show you, make mention of, tell a story about. I mean, people love this stuff, right? I mean, people also love Stan Mikita, rest in peace. Unbelievable Hall of Famer. What a great Chicago Blackhawk he was. Just tremendous, great ambassador for the game. He was an awesome player, guys. I wish I saw more of him. Another unbelievable Maple Leaf. Okay, captain Daryl Sittler, 1981, 80-81 season. I mean, this is a Maple Leaf right here, guys. This is what I'm hoping Mitch Marner becomes, just a legend in the city, just like Doug Gilmour as well, just like Clark, just like Sundin. I see that for Mitchie, and I mean, this was the beginning of the Stars. You can go back farther, but Daryl Sittler put his name in on the map for the city, right? Like Daryl Sittler just did so much. Great player right there. Another guy, Dave Tiger Williams with the Leafs. Now look at that guy. You don't want to mess around with him. He'll knock your jaw right off your face. I don't know if that even makes sense, but it sounded right. Another one of Daryl. Now, this is a beautiful photo of Daryl Sittler. This is a 1976 77, I believe, year, excuse me, Daryl Sittler. Great photo there. Pretty sharp card. Centering is off top to bottom, but for the most part, it looks fairly nice. And now we got Jerry Cheevers once again. I know we showed this one. Jerry, great goaltender for the Bees. Where are we gonna get to the odd ones I brought in? This is another one. Brian Trottier, Guy Lafleur. I already showed you that with the who is the fourth guy. Yeah, terrible. Why did they even make that card? A four guy card. Terrible. 1980-81 record breaker. Mike Bossy sets hat trick mark. Okay. Oh Jesus, Mike was just tremendous. There he is, breaking records all day with the Islanders, winning cups all day with the Islanders, just loving life all day. Now you got his rookie card, Mike Bossy. I'm really glad I have this because I sold my tops, Mike Bossy rookie PSA 8. This is a nice one. A little off-centered. Corners are fairly nice. Um, this is one I'm going to keep because this is the OPG version. I mean, the back of the card is off-centered as well, guys. You can see. But, I mean, it's a Mike Bossy rookie card, OPG. This is one that's going to stay around for a while. And then you got Charlie Simmer, part of the Triple Crown line, I believe, with the LA Kings. It was who was it? Marcel Dion, Charlie Simmer. Who was the other one? I'm having a brain fart right now. Hopefully it comes back to me. Dave Taylor. Yes, Dave Taylor. Dave Taylor was the other one for the Triple Crown line. Dave Taylor was unbelievable as well. Gene Mertel, later in his career with the Bees, unbelievable player. And then you got Gordy in his last year with Wales. Uh, that's a beautiful card, guys. Look at Gordy. There he is. So Gordy looking like a stud out there at 54 or whatever, how old he was. He's ancient to be in the NHL, but still did it big, Mr. Hockey. Rest in peace. Then you got his former team logo. What year is this from? This is 1977, guys. So this card's fairly old. That logo is still iconic. I love the jerseys of Detroit Red Wings. Just beautiful logo all through and through, you know. So there's that. You got Jim Rutherford, I believe, GM of the Pittsburgh Penguins, or was. Um, won cups there. Jim Rutherford, the goaltender, Detroit Red Wings, 1979. And then you got Tony Espo. Tony Espo, one of the greatest goaltenders. I would say put him in your top 10. There he is. And then you got another stand. Showed you that one. Now, all right. Now this is where we get a little into the funnier ones. I believe for the most part. Now look, buddy. Like I don't know who the hell this player is, but look at this slouch. I mean, does that look like an NHL player to you? This guy's name's Dwight Foster, guys, with the Bruins, all slunched over. Looks literally like a pedophile, in my opinion. No disrespect, Dwight, if you do see this. I'm sorry, but I mean, Jesus, who was your stylist, man? Your hair, just you literally look like you got out of bed and went to the photo shoot and just threw on a jersey. Just brutal, buddy. Clean it up, clean it up. And then you got Johnny Busick, great career. What an unbelievable scorer he was for the Bees. I say Bees a lot because I hate the Bruins. Remember. And then you got the Vancouver Canucks. Now look at this awful. Look at that logo, guys. I mean the jerseys. Hold on. There we go. Okay, guys, this is the Vancouver Canucks jersey team picture. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but that looks just ugly as hell. I like the logo that they have here, which is the skate boot or whatever. That's my favorite Canucks jersey of all time, in my opinion. But this team picture looks terrible, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to say. Brutal. Now next up we got Harold Schneppitz. Harold Schneppitz mustache. Now they made mention of this in the Dangle podcast the other day, and I couldn't stop laughing because it kind of reminded me of the player, which I know there's reference. It all ties in together. But Harold Schneppitz, look at the guy's duster. Wow. Don't leave this guy around your children. Um, just unbelievable. The mustaches and the hair and the flow and the swag they had back in the day, it was unbelievable back then. But I mean, you can't really get away with that nowadays, right? You get called out for that type of shit. Next up, we got the Big Bird, Larry Robinson, super action. Um, and then you got Steve shutting down the door, shutting the door. I guess that would have been a little bit easier to say. There he is, guys, Steve Shutt. And then we got Clark Gillies, Islanders. This is, I believe, 1980 OPG. Great photo of him. Led the team. Did big things during that dynasty with the Islanders, and yeah, he was a tough as nails type of player. You got Dave Taylor. I made mention of him the other couple of cards back. Dave Taylor, part of the Triple Crown line with the LA Kings, Marcel Dion and Charlie Simmer. They were unbelievable. Chemistry at its best. Just great stuff. Bob Gainey, from player to coach to management, he's been all around the NHL, guys. What a career he had. Stanley Cup winner like a million times. Stanley Cup, 1978 finals. Canadians make it 4 straight cups. That's a nice one, guys. Um, there we go. That'll help out a little bit here. So there it is. Who do you got in this one? You got Gainey, you got Dryden, I would imagine. Just solid team, guys. Very solid team back then. Um, Joel Quenneville, he is about to pass, I believe, Scotty Bowman's amount of wins as a coach, all time. That's a huge feat because Scotty, I still think, is probably one of the best coaches of all time. But for Joel to pass that mark, he'll never be better than Scotty, but to pass that mark is a huge feat. So Joel Quenneville with the Maple Leafs here, 1979. And then you got Wilf Paymont. Okay, there's a story about Wilf. All right, this is from what I understand. He is the only other player in the NHL history to wear the number 99. I do believe I'm correct here. So he wore number 99 before the GOAT, or as during the GOAT, because this is 1981. In this picture, it seems like he's wearing number 99 for the Leafs. So that's a little odd. The only player that was ever allowed to do that. Super action. You got Daryl Sittler, another one. Very cool card there, guys. Um, Mike Palmetier, for all you Palmetier fans, look at that mug. What a beauty, eh? Let me try to get this. There we go. There we go. Beauty. All right, give me a sec, guys. I'm just gonna have a little bit of coffee as I normally do. Beauty. And then we got Borje. Borje Salmon, guys. Stud. Another Palmetier. We got Lanny the Stash. What a beauty. I have this exact same card autoed by him. Nice piece. Borje Salmon again. There it is. Another Borje. And then you got the Boston Bruins team photo there, guys. That's a very nice card. Very in decent condition from what I see on the back. Little soft corners, obviously. But yeah, this is a 40-year-old card, so for that, it's a great condition. Mike Milbury, another tough as nails type of player. There he is. I'm showing a lot of Boston. This is I hope my Leaf fans don't hate on me. Bobby Clark, great player as I've mentioned. Just a stud out there. Great captain. Then you got Ron Lowe, Capitals. And then you got 1978-79 penalty minute leaders. You got Davey Williams, Randy Holtz, and Dave Schultz. Now Schultz used to throw knuckles, guys, with those Bad News Flyers back in the day. Broad Street bullies, they used to call them. There they are. I mean, you got Tyler that would rock your jaw. You got Schultz that would rock your jaw, and Randy Holtz I don't know too much about, but he's in there for a reason, so probably wouldn't screw around with him, right? You got the New York Rangers team logo, 1979 OPG. Pretty cool card there, guys. I I just thought some of these cards were interesting, and some of them, some of these guys you're familiar with, so I figured I'd share. John Davidson with the Rangers, another good goaltender there, great career. Uh, there he is, Johnny D. And then you got Pittsburgh Penguins team logo, 1979. Very cool card there. Rick Keogh. Now look at this. Now, Rick Keogh, very good Pittsburgh Penguin back in the day. This is when they first, I guess, introduced that blue concept jersey that they used to, that they still to this day use, but just it's more modernized, right? But look at the jersey, but also take a look at the bucket on that guy. Like, Jesus, it's like a whole nother head on top of him, right? Like that's a lot to hold onto your head and to protect your skull. You know what I mean? Like, is that a Jofa? Just brutal, guys. Just brutal. Uh, so glad they came up with an aerodynamic design where your head doesn't look like a monster or cone head. JP Parise, another great North Star. That's Zach Parise's dad. Don Beaupre, I believe this is his rookie card. I know him more so from his time with Washington. Yeah, Washington. Harold Schnappitz mustache. I don't know. Every time I hear this guy's name, I'm always gonna affiliate it with mustache from now on. Harold Schnappitz. And then you got Wayne Merrick. Now, guys, wow. Now look at this guy's hair, bud. Like Wayne Merrick of the Cleveland Barons. All right. So this is what year? This is exciting. 1977. Look, look at that flow. What the hell? Like that is just a head of lettuce. A head of lettuce, guys. Like that is just beauty. Um, I don't know who he is. Let's give you some insight. In From 72 to 76, I'll give you a range. He put up 108 goals, 144 assists, and 252 points, 180 penalty minutes. So yeah, he's dog shit, but what a hair. What a head of hair, eh? Like lettuce all day. Next, you got Big Bird again. Big Birdington. Here he is with the Habs. You got Serge Savard. There he is, another stud. This is from 19. I know you vintage guys are yelling at the screen going, "Whoa, it's 1978." Get it, guys. I'm not a historian. And I'm not the pro, but I love the stuff. Anyway, Serge Savard. And then Ron Wilson with the Jets. Pretty cool jerseys. I'll agree with Jesse from Bardown. Pretty sick hype jerseys right there for the Jets. And then you got Rick Bowness. If I'm not mistaken, he's the head coach of the Dallas Stars right now, is he not? Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments down below, guys. I'd love to see if I'm wrong here. Rick Bowness. And then you go, whoa, this is, I'm gonna say that one for. Now this one, 1978 shutout leaders. So you got your boy Ken Dryden, Tony Espo at number 2, Mike Palmateer, Mario Lessard, and Bernie Perrant. So apparently there was this tie, a 4-way tie for second with shutouts. Tony Esposito, Mike Palmateer, Mario Lessard, and Bernie Perrant. Ken Dryden leading the way. Very cool card there, guys. I love that card. Got some good goalies, some big name goalies, and you got some goalies that I have no clue who they are. So makes it for a nice 5-some there. And then, now this isn't the last I'm going to show you, but this card I'll save for last of this part. Now, Gary Smith of the Winnipeg Jets. Guys, legend, myth. Wow. What? This guy is just so happy to be in the NHL. Honestly, is he not? Like, what the hell? Gary Smith, look at the hair. He had the perm going. He has the smile. Like, he's just so goddamn happy to be in the NHL with the Jets. Buddy, this guy is a legend. I have no clue who he is. Let's see his stats. Oh, he's a goalie too, so it makes more sense now. The goalies are crazy. Let's see what his save percentage was. So he played about 1,290 minutes. Goals against 92. He had an average of 4.28, no shutouts in 22 games. buddy. Still a legend, but sucked in net. All right, guys. Now the next things I wanted to show you, I thought were pretty cool. Uh, these are from, I believe, 1977 OPG. These are the minis. So this one here, you got of Tim Young of the North Stars. These are pretty cool. Rounded edges, guys. They come like that, obviously, but rounded edges. This one is just brings you back to the day. You can see on the back. This is how, like, very plain, very just gives the player's name, team, and whatnot. So that's pretty cool. And then you got Dennis Potvin, cool one there. And then you got Daryl Sittler. He's all over this video. Shout out Daryl, Capitan, Toronto Maple Leaf. Can't go wrong. They're going in. They're going in. And then you got my guy, the Little Beeves, Marcel Dion, Los Angeles Kings centerman. Unbelievable. Just unbelievable. And then you got Wayne Cashman of the Boston Bruins, left winger. Very solid career he had. And then you got Clark Gillies, captain of New York Islanders, led them to 4 Stanley Cups, just did the damage he needed to. And you know what? I don't know. That Islanders team was just incredible. And, you know, I think, what if the Edmonton Oilers didn't come to the NHL in that year, you know? What would have happened? Would they have just gone on a more of a tear, or would someone else stepped up? Answer down below what you think would have happened next if the Edmonton Oilers didn't come into the league. That's a pretty good question. Clark Gillies. And then you got Ken Dryden, the legend. Very cool card there. Rogie, this is another one who has a legendary stash. Rogie Vachon, LA Kings. And then save the best for last of this lot, we got the man with the hair, Guy Lafleur. Guy with the hair. So look at that, guys. Very cool card. A little damage, has a pinhole through the top. So what can you do? So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. It took you back on, memory lane, back to the 70s. Some of the cards I have. Kind of just, I was itching to get back at you guys and give you some more stuff. We got some 70s hockey in the background. We got 70s hockey cards. It's always nice to take a trip down memory lane. I got marbles. Hold on, guys. Marbles in my mouth today. But I'm One Take Puck Daddy, 93. I don't edit these. It's straight from the heart. I give you what it is, and I give you what is real. And this is what it is, guys. I really appreciate all of you for watching my previous videos. Thank you for sticking around for this video, for my previous videos. I'm telling you guys, you don't understand how much your support means to me. So please drop a like, comment down below, subscribe to my channel. Your support is, trust me, guys, I won't forget it. And you know what? Enjoy your day today, guys. I will be coming back with some more fire. Just to, give you the heads up there. Stay tuned. Yeah, enjoy your day today, guys, and look forward for some new stuff. Otherwise, enjoy. Puck Daddy sends you on a nice note. Take it easy.